So guys, let's go through how that was made. That was just a quick snippet. So I put together something very, very quickly. A lot of people ask me about how to get a big kind of anthemic sound. And one of the things people ask me about is how to get that big kind of wide drone. So today I've tried to emulate that using Ableton plugins. So as you can see, we're using the Wavetable today. So let's have a quick listen to the sound. We can turn this down lower. Okay, so that kind of sound, yeah, that wide, big, fast sound. Very, very simple to make this. So just follow me as we go through it. So we're using basic waves, the basic set of waves. We're choosing somewhere in between here. Okay, this allows you to change and modulate the waveform. So I've chosen here. Sub-oscillator engaged, 100% tonality, and that's it. Nothing else, guys. I've boosted the sustain and the decay, and the thing that gives it the wide sound is of course the unison, and I've got quite a lot of unison, so I'll take this off. So, if you're wondering about that, there you go, that's a ticket. So that's basically how I got that sounds, yeah? A bit of EQing, lots of reverb, alright? Still, there's a lot of work to do to this to get it sitting right, but for the example of designing the sound, that is what goes into designing the sound. Now for the big kind of drone, we modulate the drone using two parameters, the cutoff, so it goes whoop, and we're also using the wavetable position, which is this here. So this moves up and down as this does. Okay. So you can hear it moving around slightly, and it gives it a bit of an interesting texture. So that's how you create the big Drumcode or whatever kind of music. There's lots of music that uses it, but that's how you make the big fat drone. And you can use this bass. And all different types of music, okay? So that's one thing. Now the bass is made very, very simply. Again, we're using two instances of Wavetable. First instance, we're using Radio 2 from the Noise Bank. Again, we've tweaked it. Sub-oscillator, 55% tone, minus 12 semitones, low pass, adding a bit of resonance and a bit of drive. We've taken the decay and the sustain down here, guys. And we're using a 16th pattern with the velocity down every second time. Okay. To get that wide sound, we're also using classic 30% unison. So sounds like a big kind of fat electro bass. That's how they do it. Okay. Now by itself, this kind of sounds okay. But it doesn't sound as good when I've layered it. That's the secret to getting really good basses that sound powerful, but without having to boost the low end and put everything out of sync. So that's just a sub, okay? And then we put another top layer. So this is a square layer. So let's go through this. This time we're using Collection Bank. We're using Olive, no sub generator, a little bit of drive, and the same settings for the ADSR. No unison. This is a mono, and we're taking down the high pass as well. Now, one thing we are using is this camel space. A for a bit of motion, B for a bit of distortion. As you can hear, it gives it a nice sound, and there's a nice bit of attack. Now what this does is it really enhances the transients of the bass and helps it push through with the kick. Have a listen. Big difference, and when it comes to hearing this in a mix, it makes a big difference also. Okay, so that's how you make a a nice big rolling bass. And you just turn this, I've got another kick drum in here somewhere. Say if you wanted this to be a bit deeper, just bring the cut-off down. More techno, deeper, different style, okay? But that sounds pretty good. And then the other thing that I've made is this big lead sound. So we're using the Pulse Duo this time. This is actually a really nice wave type for this sound. It's got a nice extra harmonic in it, comparative to the basic shapes. As you've got square, you've got sine. The pulse wave has just got a nice different tonality to it that I quite like. Now for this we're using sub, a little bit of drive. This is our envelope, and we're using a different type of unison this time, random, which gives it a slightly aggressive sound, which I quite like. Okay, let's have a listen. It's a really nice big techno sound. It's just very, very sounds really good. That's just one oscillator. Okay, EQ, lots of reverb and delay. Very rough with the reverb and delay. Actually, it probably needs quite a little bit of tweaking, but for the purpose of this, and that's it. A big, emotive, powerful lead. I've got some hats. Okay, some Vox. Some other effects. Big and wide. So the idea is to get everything really, really wide and big and powerful. And if this answers any of your questions, great. If it doesn't, post below as normal. Before you go, guys, little announcement. A lot of people email me and say, can we work together? Can I get help on this? I would like to do your class, but I can't afford it. And it's great that people get in touch, reach out to me and get in touch. Sometimes I feel bad because I can't always say yes, because I've already got a bunch of people that I already, about 12 people just now that are on my masterclass that I kind of cut up my life in time with over the period that they're on this course. So I have to divide my attention to each of them and give them 100% of my passion, time, and energy to help them. However, I'm going to start doing something so that more of you can work with me, because I realise there's people out there that actually want to do something about their music production. They want to actually get better. And then that means actually getting outside your comfort zone. It means working with me. It means start taking things seriously. It means don't just watch YouTube videos and do fuck all about it. It means actually start doing stuff. All the people that work with me start having results because they pull the trigger and they go on with it and they do it. Now, I understand the money for the masterclass can be quite expensive, especially if you're not from the UK. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a kind of standalone thing, which is going to be similar to a course, but there's going to be no course materials. It's going to be purely tuition, online classes, private classes, me and you, and it's going to be It's going to cost £200, 200 GBP. I don't know what that is in dollars, maybe $250. Okay, and it's going to be about 8 to 8 hours, maybe more. It depends. We'll have to organise it of classes, um, which is pretty good value for money. It's actually, I'm giving you quite a good deal. Normally, I charge for the rate I charge a single class. You're getting quite a good deal there. So the reason I'm doing this, guys, is because people actually get in touch with me and show interest in what I do, and I appreciate that. And people show me support on here, and they obviously like what I do. So what I want to do is in return to you guys, give you an opportunity to start getting better, and that means working with me, because I'm not here to mess around. I will help you. I will push you. I will tell you if it's shit, and I will tell you if it's good, and I'll make sure that you get better in some way if possible, and actually give you my help. Actually give you my attention, and you might pay for other courses. You might spend £1,000 on a course with about 80 hours of material, but I guarantee you, you'll literally get nowhere, because I've done it multiple times. I've been where you are, I've done what you've done, and it doesn't work. That's why I'm doing what I'm doing, guys, and that's why I've helped so many people. So if you want to join the crew, or join the team, if it were, don't hold back. Just send me a message, Ryan at Anyway Sound. There's a link below, and let's work together. Let's get you making better techno. Let's get you towards that record deal. Let's get you towards whatever that goal may be. Let's do it. I'm keen. I'm game. I'm here to do it. So the invitation's there, guys. So if you want to take me up on that offer, get in touch. See you next time. Bye bye.